Doug. How's it going?
Fine.
Did you get it figured out?
We don't want to tell people what we just had to do here.
Okay. But we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's disgusting.
Oh God.
It's not. But,
Gray water.
well, do we want to tell them that we emptied our hose in our bathtub?
Is that what we did?
Yeah. I don't think we want to tell people that.
Probably not. Did you?
Why are you recording that?
Hi. We are Doug and Kaylee, and we are a freshly married couple that are in the middle of an adventure to become full-time RVers and see our beautiful country. We purchased our first truck and travel trailer in summer 2020, and it has already been such an experience. In this and the upcoming videos, you will see our cross-country road trip to get married at the Grand Canyon and honeymoon in the West, all during a pandemic. The first half of our trip, we are joined by my sister Sarah, our dog Cammie, and my mom Dawn. Join us on this adventure as we enjoy the ups and downs of travel in a new RV.
Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. This week we continue our series where we travel the country for our honeymoon in our 2021 Winnebago voyage. In this episode we visit Durango, Colorado for Christmas, and we drive the $1 Million Highway through some of the most iconic cities in Colorado, concluding with a horrible experience that every RVer is scared of, involving our dump situation. Watch the whole video, see what happens, hopefully you learn from it. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, check out all our videos. In real time, we've officially started living full-time in our RV, and we can't wait to share those experiences with you. So let's get to it. In last week's episode, we left Newspaper Rock just outside of Moab, and we're on our way to Durango, Colorado. It's a fairly scenic drive through a lot of mountainous, hilly farmland, and it's in the middle of December, so it's a little cold. Great. Some herding dog barking at me.
What just happened, Doug?
Just noticed one of the hatches flapping in the wind as we're driving down the highway.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
I've been having issues with that. The door's been opening a lot too, but not while we've been
Driving?
Well, if it is, then you don't notice it because it opens
Right.
against the wind. But this was just,
Oh, boy.
I think everything was there.
Oh, gosh.
I don't think an Anderson block would fly out. That's also where our new propane fire pit was.
Nice.
Whoops.
Wow.
Going up a hill. When we arrive in Durango, we didn't quite know what to expect. It's an old western town built into some of the most beautiful mountains you'll ever see. The town is famous for its trains, a steam engine that runs between Silverton and Durango that is a huge attraction around Christmas time. We unfortunately did not plan ahead enough to experience that. We'll drive through the town quickly and show you our RV park, the Alpine Rose, just outside of town.
Well, when we got in the trailer to open it up after moving from Moab to Durango, we opened the door to this wood. Just completely off. It's our baseboard. What the heck? I thought they glued this stuff down.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
We're about to drive $1 Million Highway in the snow. And we're starting in Durango, where we're staying at Alpine Rose RV Park. And we go to Silverton, then Ouray, then Telluride.
I'm really excited about Telluride. I hope it doesn't disappoint.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I hope we see an animal. That's all I want. Any kind of animal at all.
We're hoping for a mountain goat or a moose.
Yeah, bear would be good too.
Oh yeah, bear.
It's a long drive, and we still want to try to make some kind of Christmas dinner, so we'll see how many stops we take or anything, but it'll be good.
We're gonna get some GoPro footage of it, and we'll try to update you if we stop or anything.
Yeah. Sounds good. Bye.
Bye. Hey.
We're at Pinkerton Hot Springs. It's just outside of Durango, maybe 5 miles from the RV park. And it's something cool to see. A lot 5 minutes of your drive. You can see the heat coming off of it. It's definitely hot, but you're not supposed to touch it.
Good thing I was about to touch it.
Well, you could probably touch the water, but it says don't climb on it. And look, you can see how it goes all the way down there. Melts everything. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's like colorful and it's beautiful.
You gonna touch it?
Are you? Touch it. There's people here now. We have to leave.
All right. There's a ski resort maybe 20 minutes from downtown Durango called Purgatory. This was my first time seeing a legitimate Rocky Mountain ski resort up close, and I cannot believe how steep these slopes are. One day I will attempt it. It says winter is good, summer with fires is iffy.
Oh.
We're at a pull-off, Molus Pass.
Molus.
There's peaks all around us. It's beautiful. We climbed up this snow-covered area, and I about died at the top. It's maybe 15 feet tall, and it's just the elevation is killing me.
Yeah, there's not a lot of oxygen up here. Look at it, though.
Oh, we forgot to take video at the top, so...
Yeah, we are terrible people. We forgot to take video at the top, and we literally can't go back. But
it's such a weird feeling to take a few steps and feel like you're gonna pass out. Look at the little dog.
Little doggy. Hopefully you could see that.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think we're getting real close to Silverton, so
we'll try to remember next time to get the video for you.
Yeah.
Guys, it's a live Hallmark movie. Is this not like a live Hallmark movie, guys? Look at this. This little town with these mountains.
It's awesome.
It's so cute.
What a pretty place. We continue the $1 Million Highway towards Ouray, Colorado. Oh my goodness. It's just crazy. This whole mountain is covered in ski trails that locals are just riding the power line trails, it looks like. It's just out of a movie. It doesn't do it justice, this camera. It's so white. It's crazy. You love it?
Yeah,
I can't get enough of it.
it's beautiful.
For two people from flat land, this is crazy. I never thought I'd see anything like it. Gotta thank the old 400 horses in the Ford doing all the work. No? Okay. All right, Silverton was pretty.
Mm-hmm.
We want to stay there.
It was like the cutest like Hallmark town I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. We need to go on like a vacation or something. I'd rather stay there than Durango for sure. But
yeah.
I wouldn't want to bring the RV there. It could be done, but I wouldn't want to do it at all.
I'd want to do it.
Maybe with a diesel. Okay, bye. Okay, so now we're just outside of Ouray. I think that's how you say it. We've been taking the $1 Million Highway. We're up above it right now.
It's beautiful.
It's even prettier than Silverton, I think.
Yeah.
Can you see it out there? I guess. It's crazy. We got cars coming by.
We love it.
We love all of it. The whole place is just amazing. The whole ride, the whole drive.
There's supposedly a perimeter trail here. You can walk around the entire town.
Yeah, up in the, I guess in the base of the mountains, which is crazy.
Maybe for summer next year.
Yeah. Yeah, not this time. No. 3 feet of snow, probably too much. With it being so close to Christmas and time being limited, we decided not to stop and do anything in Ouray, but we had to pull off and at least look at this feature here, which are outdoor hot springs. Apparently you can be in them year-round, and I imagine that's quite a scene when it's super cold up in these mountains. From here we head to Telluride, where while the scenery is beautiful, it's no comparison to the $1 Million Highway, so we'll just skip right to the good stuff. This may be something that many of you have seen before, but I have never seen a ski resort town, especially nothing like this. It seems like this whole city exists purely because of this ski resort, and it's built and catered for it. There's even ski lifts that take you right from the heart of town straight up to the top of the mountain where the resort itself is. What a crazy place. Hi.
We're coming to you from our next destination.
Yeah. We're parked on the side of the road in Telluride right now. What a place this is.
It's amazing.
I think like the downtown is probably the cutest of what we've seen.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tight. It's a tight town. They pack a lot of apartments and things in this place. The little streets, I'll put in some footage of us going through these streets. They're crazy. But it's surrounded by massive mountains. And it looks like the ski resort you can drive up to. We're going to go past it, I think. But they have a ski lift into town that takes you up the side of the mountain up to the ski resort, which is awesome.
It's awesome.
I think, like, I've never skied. It's a goal of mine. This is where I want to do it. I want to come here, rent a place for a week or something. Because you just walk around. All the restaurants, it's Christmas Day. Everything is open. Everybody's like out. It just looks like such a fun place.
Yeah, it does. It looks awesome.
Like, this would be where you rent a house with like 6 of your closest friends and you all just have an amazing week or something.
Yes.
But yeah, you guys know how we like to do our little off-road trails, and there is probably the most crazy off-road trail I've ever seen. If you can see this, you can't see the switchbacks, but the trail goes up that mountain and over that pass. We're not going to do it.
Not this time, but we will be doing it.
Yeah. I don't know if the truck could even do it. You might have to have a Jeep. I don't know. But it's crazy looking. And look at this place. I mean, the buildings, it looks like everything else we've seen. Lots of old historic looking buildings. But it's awesome.
Super cute.
Sorry we're not getting out. We don't want to deal with parking and coating up and everything. COVID, yeah. So that's all. We'll show you some more footage as we go, but this is our check-in. And then back to Durango the long way. And we leave tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah, vacations, honeymoon's pretty much over. Now we're going to book it home. We miss it.
Yeah, miss home.
Take advantage of Kaylee being off work for another week, and we'll just relax and recover from the holidays, put everything away, decorations, and yeah. The dress, where are we going to put that thing?
I don't know.
All right, bye. Unfortunately, we didn't end up seeing any wildlife, and from here the drive is fairly boring, leaving the mountains and taking mostly highways back into Durango. It was a great time though, and something I think everyone should experience if they have the chance. What we didn't know at the time was that while we were driving around in the cold all day, our sewer hose was freezing completely. We leave tomorrow, we have full tanks, and we're going to need to figure something out. Well, do we want to tell them that we emptied our hose in our bathtub?
Is that what we did?
Yeah. I don't think we want to tell people that.
Probably not.
First of all, I'm looking at myself and I realize how scary I look. Please understand I blew a blood vessel out. I'm okay, I'm not the devil. Second, I'm really not proud of the situation I'm in right now. I feel disgusting. It's very cold here. And I've been fortunate that I've been very careful about how I handle all drainage in the cold. And the other day it got away from me. We're at this place for 3 nights. This is night 3. On night 1, I think it was, I dumped. And I had to use the extension. So it's 20 feet of hose out there. And because of that, I didn't want to... We were about to go somewhere. I didn't want to, a foot at a time, grab the hose, lift it up to make sure that it all drained. Because we don't have the hose risers. And I don't even know if they would... Well, it'd be fine here. But still, we don't have them. So I have to manually walk the water out the hose. So I didn't feel like it. I said, oh, it'll warm up tomorrow, so it'll be fine. I'll take care of it tomorrow. Well, that didn't happen. Today, Kaylee took a really hot shower because I knew there was ice in the hose, and I said, oh, maybe the hot water will blast it out of there. It didn't. So now we have full tanks. We leave tomorrow. I would love to shower, and we can't wash dishes after Christmas dinner. We can't do anything because the hose is frozen. So I've been fighting with it for the last hour, trying to be as sanitary as possible without destroying an RV park. Luckily there's nothing, I mean, it's nasty in its own, but it's the gray water tank that I flushed. So it's gray water in there, but still. So I'm fighting with it, trying to break the ice up, trying to get it down the tube. It's not working. I finally came to the conclusion that I have to melt the water somehow. So right now That's our hose. It's terrible, I know. But we got a space heater in here, the heat's on. Hopefully the water melts and I can take it out, dump it, and dump the RV before we leave at 4 a.m. tomorrow. It's very embarrassing. And I've learned not to be lazy now. Let you know how it goes. Bye. Alright, so in conclusion, the ice did melt just enough that we could force it out of the hose, all 20 feet of it. It's the most embarrassing thing we could ever put on YouTube. We did it because we promised we would show you the good and the bad of this life. So, just to be a little more detailed here, when I said I had to walk the hose to get the water out, the ground around the dump station was lower than the dump itself. So water pooled up in the hose. The whole hose was full of water. So you have to lift it and walk your way towards the dump so the water funnels out. In this case, it was gray water, and it was something I did not do because I didn't also explain the hose ran completely under the slide, and I didn't want to crawl on my hands and knees to do it. Very lazy, very stupid. Terrible mistake we've learned from. Hopefully you guys can learn from it too. RVing in the cold is a whole nother world, so be prepared. And if you think you're prepared, reach out to somebody else to make sure you're prepared. All right, thanks.
Good morning, everybody. We are officially on our way back home. We're headed east. Well, right now we're headed south, but
Back east.
back east.
We're in New Mexico.
Just passed through Albuquerque.
And we are ready to get home. It's sad. We're debating if we want to drive like 15-hour days to try to get back faster.
We have how many hours total, like after tonight?
I think like one day, and so like 26 hours, I think. But that's much longer in the RV.
Yes.
I don't know. It's not that we don't want to be in the RV. It's just the constant setting up, tearing down, going to sleep. We're ready to be home.
I just want to be home. We're sad the wedding's over and the honeymoon's over, so we just want to be home.
So we're going to be in White Sands tonight, hopefully. We see the national park.
It's our last thing to do.
And early again tomorrow morning.
Yes. So hopefully you guys will get to see White Sands with us later.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, bye. Well, hopefully someone can get a little joy and maybe even learn something from our horrible experience. It's super embarrassing. We didn't know if we even wanted to show it, but we felt like it would be a disservice to the channel not to. So, next week, we'll be in White Sands National Park, one of the newest national parks, as we go through New Mexico on our way home. And I think we'll make it all the way there next week, but we'll see. Thanks for watching.